You think we're good? All right. Can't lie. So, while I'm really just trying to talk 350 mil. For first of all, what's up, everybody? While I'm really just talking 350 mil, I I have this terrible JP account I need to farm up, and I don't want to do it, but I know I need to, especially because if there was ever a time for me to do it, it would be now, since same times campaign and all that and whatnot. So half of me doesn't want to do it, half of me does. What are we doing? What are we doing? How are we feeling? Well, first of all, let me open this. Let's see how lucky we're getting. Oh, cracked screen. I can't even cap. Oh, wow. Huh. Now it feels like it's forcing me to do it. I feel feels weird. Nope. Look, you want to play Legend. Half of me wants to play Legends. I'm thinking about playing Legends. Let's do. What are we doing today? Okay, first of all, I gotta beat Battlefield. That is a fact. I gotta beat Battlefield. Let's run through here. Extreme Tech. I'm gonna save Super 17. I don't really see a reason to keep him on that. Like for Battlefield, like add him to my list, my teams. Let's do. It feels like it's been forever since I've done a Battlefield. I just figured I'd have more options, but it seems like I really don't. Oh, the AGL Goten. Yeah, I'm gonna add him. Let me see. Who am I swapping out then? I'm gonna swap out this Goten, and then let's see. So Tech. No. All right. We're good. Screw it. Whatever. We're hopping in. I don't see anything else to do. I don't really have as many. I don't know. After Vidal's banner, I guess the only major unit I pulled was Goten anyway. I just felt like I'd have more options, and I guess I just don't. Okay. Of course, you guys know Battlefield. We run through these. All right. So, oh, the most boring. Listen. I think Chain Battle, people can argue, is the most inconsistent. I think World Tournament is the worst. But I think the most boring in terms of how often we have to do it is Battlefield. I wish I could get all the Battlefield medals or like missions done in one day, but I can't. I haven't even done this month of Battlefield, and I only got 3 days left. So to give you an idea how much I hate this mode, man, it's just not difficult enough until the final phase. And even then, the final phase, I heard Omega Shenron is tough on JP. On Global, I don't struggle at all with Battlefield. I don't know if you guys struggle, but Battlefield gives me no issues. So yeah, look, this is basically how it's gonna go all day. I rarely die in Battlefield anymore, unless the very last fight. I need Omega Shenron to hit Global. That's kind of my want right now. Okay. See, like I haven't done any of the missions. It's fresh on my list now. Extreme Tech. See, I was thinking about bringing LR Super 17. I just don't see a reason to. Best leaders. I guess it'll be that. Well, no. Then Bardock. Actually, nah, instead of Bardock, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I usually, for some reason, I feel the need to save. Like, I'll use units I never use. For example, Exchange Boo. But we can just run through this, so it's fine. I have not used LR Tech Broly for like a serious situation, like in a difficult content type of situation. I haven't used LR Tech Broly since maybe January. It sounds like it's accurate. I haven't used him for real since January, and the reason that is, well, if you know anything about me, you know I hate Tech Broly anyway. But I just was using him back then for Extreme Tech SVR. I couldn't beat it for the life of me. So once I beat that, I have no use for Broly whatsoever. the only reason his links are so high. It's the only reason I have like actual silver equips on him. I think I gave him a dodge equip for SBR and SBR alone. So that's how I built my Broly. Tech Broly, the worst 120 lead, and it's like to say there's a gigantic gap is a compliment. they they shitted on Broly. Man, that's tough. But yeah, he's got it bad. So they're 0 for 2 with these extreme tech Broly. No, I'll say they're 1 for 3 in a sense, and that's because the Super Saiyan 4 Broly that came out for Heroes, he's actually good. He's very dependent, I guess is the word, and he's not a great defender, but he hits crazy hard. His APTs are insane. But I do not love any of these Broly units. On to the hybrid. Let's do that. Actually, nope. There we go. And for the sake of a one shot, hopefully, because Omega Shenron, you know, he supers easily, he hits hard, he's very simple. I don't have to get him hit like, say, Angel Golden Frieza, so we might as well. Wow, I gotta level him up. I was gonna level him up when we found out, well, when we thought we found out that it was gonna be a Gogeta and Omega Shenron for the download celebration. Then the kid, you know, it just found out it was cap. It hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I thought we were getting a Gogeta and Omega, a GT celebration. Turned out to be cap. It hurts. It burned. I ain't gonna hold you. It is what it is now. Buhan, listen, I love Buhan to death, but Buhan, like, he's really, there's no point in bringing Buhan in short events, such as Dokkan events or Battlefield, stuff like that. It's never a problem for me. Because Buhan, like, you don't need his massive amounts of defense. You don't need, I don't know. He's literally too good to, like, be in short events, especially because you want him to transform anyway. That's just me with Buhan. JP Battlefield is always hard. I heard Omega Shenron, like, Truth is calling him the toughest enemy in the game right now. So, or no, before he got, I think they literally nerfed. I think they literally nerfed him. So, I guess that gives an idea of how difficult he was. But I want to see, like, I want to find out for myself. So hopefully they don't nerf him on global when he first arrives. I want to see how difficult he really is. Because I feel like he's a joke, but I I can't say that when Truth is saying he's the hardest enemy in the game. We'll see. We'll see. Like, people said that Frieza was so tough. He didn't give me any problems. I can't remember him giving me problems, at least. Do that. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. Is it? I don't know. What do I want for the download celebration? Because now, I mean, like I said, I thought it was going to be a Gogeta Omega. Then we thought it was going to be... What do we think it was going to be? What was the second one? I'm stuck in my own head right now. What do we think? We thought it was going to be a GT celebration. Oh, we thought it was going to be a Cell Saga celebration. Yeah. We thought it might be Gohan and Cell again. Then it ended up actually being Namek Saga. So, at least we're assuming it's going to be Namek Saga, but whatever. I mean, quote unquote assuming. We know it's Namek Saga now. They can't, at this point, Dokkan doesn't really do the swerves as much anymore. You can usually just tell with Dokkan nowadays, like, oh, this is the direction they're going in. So it's nice to know that we can figure it out a couple of days before it drops. Now, if we had it figured out a month ago, like we thought we might have, that would have been kind of lame. I don't really like looking forward that far ahead for stuff like this, like anniversaries and stuff. I mean, anniversaries you can usually just tell, but for stuff like this, I'd say for the download celebration, if we're getting, I've made a video about it. You know, I wanted a Zarbon that was a banner unit on the extreme class banner, but apparently we're getting a free to play Zarbon, which I actually folded. I should have made a video covering that, but the kid was slumped. I can't lie, I was KO'd. So that didn't happen, but let's do, Yeah, that's fine. I need to link level 10 my int Bojack because he's one of my favorite LRs. I need to link level 10 Buhan all throughout. I only got a couple link level 10s for him and Bojack. So I need to max that out. I do not really, I don't know. I don't really use either of them anymore. Like Cell, definitely not Cell. Buhan, I don't use unless it's super difficult content. And Buhan, wait, what did I say? I lost my, and Bojack. Bojack I don't use because I don't have STR Bojack. So that's kind of difficult for me. Seems you're doing a Battlefield speed run. Nah, not a speed run, man. The mode isn't really a problem for me at this point. I'm too far gone. I just don't have problems with Battlefield until the very last fight, and even then, it depends on who it was. That's why I want to fight Omega Shenron. That you're talking. Well, you're saying JP Battlefield is hard, of course, because of Omega. But no, I'm not doing a speed run. I'm chilling right now. I wanted people to talk about the download celebration, but I usually will have more people with me right now. I guess people are busy, maybe, especially with school starting back up. You know, it's not summer anymore, so I understand. But yeah, I wanted to get people's thoughts on what might happen, see other people's perspectives. People are arguing on Twitter right now over, like, certain people are already disappointed. I saw somebody I follow, they said, "Oh, it seems like this celebration's already headed in the wrong direction." I completely disagree. I don't really know where that could come from, but that's how he felt. So everybody's entitled to their own opinions as long as you're not a dick about it. He wasn't a dick about it. It was just weird. But yeah, he said, because he saw the Zarbon and he was like, "Oh, we're only getting one free-to-play unit to start out the celebration. That's the wrong direction to go in." That was a weird take for me, especially because we're getting two story events apparently. So I'm sure we're getting more than that. And of course, we know we're getting the Ginyu Force EZAs. We're hyped for those. We're getting a Zarbon, we're getting the Ginyu Force EZAs. We know we're obviously getting the two new LRs. We still have no idea what summonable unit is gonna EZA. What else can we can talk about? Huh. I don't know. Oh, do you guys think they'll have the revival mechanic? I think they might. I think Goku will do truth. I was just watching a truth video. He said, like, I remember the scene once he said it. Goku like rises out of the ocean while Gohan was fighting with Frieza for a couple of minutes. They could easily do that. And then they could, for Frieza, honestly, if it's a final form Frieza, like he starts out final form, what would be dope? When he survived the spirit bomb, survives the spirit bomb, comes out and he shot Piccolo. That would be a dope scene. That would be so dope as a revival mechanic. I don't know how it would, like, when he's not actually like doing an attack, but when he stood up on the mountain and then he just shot Piccolo, that would be tough. So Super Int. My Super Int team is not, especially because I didn't get either of the 6 years. My Super Int team is trash, man. It's just Int UI Goku basically saves it, but outside that, Super Int as my typing just is not good enough. I don't love this team at all, man. I gotta fully link level up my Gogeta. I should get a couple more copies of Gohan sometime soon, hopefully. LR Int Gohan before he gets his EZA. That would be nice. It's fairly unlikely though, but it would just be nice. This guy has not aged too much at all. He's almost a year old. He's 10 months old. He has not aged too much at all. I don't think he's the best TUR anymore, and I think he was the best TUR at a point. He's not there. However, he still holds up. His defense still easily gets over 225k. His attack stat, I mean, super effective. Doesn't need to be stated. He can still counter supers. You see what I'm saying? So I still got love for Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We do need that LR sometime soon, though. Now that like my brain's fiending for it now. I really want an LR Int Super Go. Why do I keep saying Int? An LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be very nice. Let's do 2.5. Wow, he's not even on a real leader skill, and he's almost at 2.7, 2.8 mil. Into UI Goku is crazy. I hate this Goku. He's not straight trash. Like, he's definitely not bottom of the barrel summonable LRs, but he just is so, I don't know what I'm getting out of him each and every fight. I don't know what I'm getting out of Super Saiyan God Goku. His high chance to crit, it's nice. I usually don't really feel like I need it unless I'm in Super Battle Road. His defense though, his defense is wild shaky. So with his defense, I feel pressed. Like, do I trust him in this slot? Can I put him in slot 1 and expect him to dodge? I don't. He pisses me off. He pisses me off so much. I cannot with him. All right, level 3, on to Goku. Super STR. You know we're about to stomp him. So that. Topo for support. Why not? Bring B-Pan. I'm gonna bring, who cares? Just bring Gogeta. Okay, how about that? We don't use him anymore. Bring my man Gogeta. This isn't the best starting rotation. I guess I would have, a Gogeta would have been nice, just because I know my Gogeta. I don't know how you guys' Gogeta is, but my Gogeta always does his additionals, and that helps me run through these stages so much quicker. Just because I'm impatient like that, for real. That's just me, though. Damn, I can't lie. Never mind. He just cracked Goku's health bar. So this is a decent rotation. STR Topo at 1 mil. Now, it's not his attack stat that I'm worried about. It's his defense. Now, I think he's really good as a support unit and a support unit alone. STR Topo, he's in a weird spot because his mitigation, the way it works, you can't walk into a fight and he tanks turn 1. It's not, his card literally can't do it. I think that's an issue that pops his head in every single fight that I'm in, because the idea of wanting to take damage so that you can take 0 damage is counterproductive. Topo needing that below 70% HP thing definitely is a problem. It is. So I don't trust Topo in difficult content for obvious reasons. He doesn't hit hard enough to where I justify keeping him on rotation. Him in slot 3, the God event, the way they attack slot 3 is dangerous, son. So I don't play around with him in any type of it. I can't really think of a place where I love Topo at. Yeah, I guess unless I'm doing showcases, which is sad because he only EZA'd about a year ago, and I think we still need a God of Destruction Dokkan Fest Topo. But he only EZA'd about a little over a year ago. So for him to have aged just quickly already, and in most scenarios, he has the exact same issues as the old support type units that, like, you lack defense just in general. I think that's just weird. Harudagarn's gonna annoy me. Because, man be dodging, but let's do Goku family. What? Okay. We're gonna do this. Just so I don't have to overthink it. We're gonna bring him instead. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 433k HP. Crazy. Yes, this is perfect. This is the only place I get to use this Goku right here, by the way. You see I got him linked up. I was waiting on his EZA. When his EZA info came out, people were really violating him as a card. Like, oh, he's obviously worse and he's trash. And oh no, they were right. Don't get me wrong, they were pretty much right. I haven't found any spots to use him in, but once I get him full length level 10s, I'm gonna use him. I'm gonna do a showcase on him. Hopefully he'll impress me somewhat. But yeah, I just 2.5 mil, that's not bad. He dodged 2.6 mil. It's not trash, it's just all right. Need a bit more, especially with that AGL one being as insane as he is on Realm of Gods. He's still a very good unit. But yeah, from the off rip, it was obvious who was better. That always bothered me. It's as if it's weird because like Akatsuki, when they're making these units, when they're in the lab, there's no way Akatsuki looks at them and is like, yeah, they're on an even playing field. It just never made sense to me. It's so weird. Akatsuki should be looking at these units and saying, listen, it's either we nerf one or buff the other. But nah, the only units that came out as an EZA pairing off the very top of my head that are on the exact same level are the AGL Goten and Physical Trunks, the Kid Trunks. I think those are that's the only duo I could think of off the top of my head. They're gonna age the exact same. Like once one falls off, the other will, and vice versa. Maybe you could argue the STR Majin Vegeta and the Angel Goku, the Super Saiyan 2. I don't know. You could go in that direction if you wanted to. But I think the AGO Goku is far worse because his defense, how do I say it? First of all, Otherworld Warriors is such a mid team. Team does not hold up. But I think Vegeta hits harder. I trust his defense more in difficult events. What else? That's just me personally. That's just me. And I loved that Goku. Before his EZA, that Goku was one of my favorite banner units. But it's one of those things where when you play with them, you just notice a gap. It's so weird. I don't know why it's built like that. But this Trunks right here is who I was referring to. I'm going to leave him on the field. I don't think I need him. Actually, I might run Prodigal. Yep, I'm running Prodigal Warriors. And Kamehameha. Let's do that. Alright, yeah, that's a solid team. We'll be alright. Metal Cooler is not a problem or anything, so we'll be good. Let's do this. It's when you get Vegito Blue on turn 1, that's when I could really take off. Because those counters are, in Battlefield, they're like kryptonite, so no. Gotenks. How do I feel about physical Gotenks? A great EZA, great overall, hella teams. Defense is, I'd say, average the way it works out. I mean, he'll be, let's say I have him on a good situation. He might be like 130, 140k defense. Then, of course, it's a medium chance to dodge. I think he's good. Long events, I don't use him. For, like, you know, he gasses out. That's kind of the point of his gimmick. He isn't a fiend for his 11k super. It's not as bad as the tech one. The tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Oh gosh. Let's not talk about it. But no, the physical one is a phenomenal EZA. They didn't put a massive hole in his game like they did his counterpart. So that's good. I don't really know. It's like I wanted to talk 350 mil and I don't even know what to say about it. I think it's because I got all my thoughts out on video once I did the recording for what I think the celebration might look like. Okay, now on to Frieza. Frieza gives me no problems, and he's STR, so y'all know what this is. Let's do... Yeah, this'll work. This'll work. I'm gonna bring Bardock because I bring Bardock any situation I can. Like I said, this AGL Goku is a great unit. He's just not on Vegeta's level. He's just not to me. Should I bring Vegito? Nah, it's fine. first rotation, perfect. We got Bardock. This is exactly what I love to see. Oh, it sealed Gohan though. At least he didn't seal Bardock. Bardock's about to do crazy damage. It's animation. I know it's not canon and it's a weird like episode that fits nowhere on the relevant timeline of Dragon Ball. But I love that scene. I love that. Just because Bardock's my favorite character. All right, let me have this. Just because I love Bardock so much. Why would I give Gohan that key knowing he couldn't super? Now Goten can't super. Look at me. You boys off that yak, man. Can you do your additional super, please? Thank you. Appreciate you. I love me some AGL Bardock when I can use it. This form right here. But he has not aged well at all. And it's only been a year and a half. It's only been like Cooler's aged leagues and bounds better than him. And even Cooler is falling off. So imagine how bad Bardock holds up in today's like different modes and stuff like that. He's just not good enough. Even in events where he can stack his defense, in his base form, he's not good enough. Now, once you transform, he gets his mitigation. I mean, he can stack defense for one turn on super attack, stuff like that. He's still great. Defensively. Offensively, I'd say, I mean, if you're not facing a wicked bloodline enemy, I'd just say he's tolerable, I guess. Offensively, maybe. I don't want to complain about him. It hurts to complain about my boy Bardock, but a new Dragon Ball Z Bardock from his fight, like example, think about his 12 key. Actually, okay, hear me out. This is what I want from a timeline for Dragon Ball Z Bardock. The LR physical Bardock. I want his 18 key to get revamped, not his 12 key, his 18 key. If his 18 key were to get revamped, that would be the dopest thing. You want to know why? Because that scene where it's from is Budokai 3. If you don't know, Budokai 3, and it was on what Buto, the one it came out on PSP. I forget the name, but it was like, oh man, it was like Super something Road, or let me see, PSP Dragon Ball game. I gotta find it now because I used to play Shin Budokai. That's what it was. It was Shin Budokai. That game came out when I was younger. I used to love it. But yeah, anyway, LR Physical Bardock's 18 key is from those games. That's where it's based off of. They revamped that, give it like better close-ups and better, I don't know, resolutions and all that. You guys know what I'm saying. That would be dope. Don't touch the 12 key. The reason I say that, if they do a Dokkan Fest Dragon Ball Z Bardock, where he throws like that final spirit cannon at Frieza, oh, with the new animations, fam. Oh my gosh, my heart. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like I'm capping, but if they did that for a hype celebration, a truly hype celebration, say New Year's or Christmas or something like that, your boy might have to go 1,000 stones deep. I would go 1,000 stones deep just to make sure I got at least 2 dupes in him. I would actually do that. I think I wouldn't have a problem with that. At this moment, maybe I'm talking out my ass, but I truly love Bardock that much. Like, I'd spend a couple $100 on rainbowing a Bardock. But of course, he can't be mid. He can't be mid. We're not going for no mid units. Because the way they did AGL Bardock was wrong. We're not going for that again. Okay, so 28 stones. That is good right before we're getting the download celebration banners. I guess we're good. Oh, Peton. I forgot about this. What do you want to see for part 2 LRs? Oh, that's a good question. Part 2 LR, huh? Let's... From the Namek Saga. Okay, so I have a thought. Listen, this isn't necessarily what I want to see, but this is an interesting concept to me. I forgot where I heard it from. I love that I got this guy again, but look at my slots, bro. For some reason, I just cannot. Whatever unit this is, and I don't want to know what unit it is. I want to find out on my own. Whatever unit number 40 is, I cannot get them, and it's been like 3 days. But what was I saying? Last year, so the Angel Vegeta that came out, the physical LR, he's a concept card. He doesn't like most of those moments are derived from, half of them are from the anime, and then a couple of them like actually didn't happen. You know, like when Goku does that full power Kamehameha, stuff like that didn't really happen. What? Oh yeah, the battle is over. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, like I said, like he's quote unquote a concept in a way. If they did a Piccolo and Nail unit, like, you know, Nail does like the Mystic Flash or something, and Piccolo does like a special beam cannon. I don't know, stuff like that. That would be a dope concept duo card that would buff the hell out in the Namekians. That'd be a Planet Namek Saga buff. Stuff like that would be nice. Join forces, of course. That's just me though. Now, stuff I want to see from the Namek Saga. I want to say LR Armor Krillin and Kid Gohan, which is what I said in my concept video. Is what I didn't even do this for the day. What are the missions? 1 turn, 1 minute and 30 seconds, 3 AGL key spheres, and 3 physical key spheres. Okay, I guess. But where was I? So yeah, Piccolo and Nail, Gohan and Armor Krillin would be nice, but my thing is, I don't know how well that would sell. So I don't know if Akatsuki really wants to take that gamble. Because if it flops, they're not going to do a Krillin or Kid Gohan for a while. That's just, I'd assume that. But yeah, the Piccolo and Nail one, oh, you like the idea? Yeah, maybe that's what they could do. Who knows? Who knows? I think that would be nice though. Every year for the download celebration, they introduce like a what if type of card. That would be hard. That would be, actually, now you got me thinking about it. Yeah, that would be tough. What about a Dirty Fireworks Vegeta? That's enough. Yes, you're spitting facts. Now, the reason I didn't say him is for 2 reasons. One, I hope that a new Vegeta, the final burst cannon Vegeta, the one that like, when he started crying against, like I ain't gonna lie, it looked like a bit, but the one that was crying against Frieza when he finally just lost all hope. I'm hoping that he's a banner unit for the Goku banner, even though he'd be extreme class. That's just what I want. And then, what was the second reason? I forgot. I forgot my second reason. But yeah, nah, Dirty Fireworks Vegeta would be tough. So definitely updated animations and all of that. So I would be all in on that for a part 2 LR. Oh, if anything, instead of just like making them 2 separate cards, you could just merge them. Like, say his 12 key is that final burst cannon I was telling you about, and then his 18 key is just the Dirty Fireworks. That would be tough. You could just say he's Vegeta from Namek. It wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to specify, if that makes sense. What? I had a task list of stuff I need to do before the download celebration. What was my list? It was I get to talking too much and now I lost my train of thought, bro. Come on, son. Okay, you know what? We're gonna finish farming these Majin Buu free-to-play units. Might as well. I really feel like I have no reason to do them, the Gohan and Spopovich and Yamu, but here we are. Here we are. I'm gonna do a couple of runs of this, and then maybe I'll. It's already been half an hour. Damn. And then maybe I'll wrap up the stream. It seems like everybody's at school today. Usually I don't know, like maybe at school or like they got something to do after school. I don't know. It seems like people are just busy today. But usually it's more conversation. I wanted to hear people's thoughts on what might happen because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream the night we get the info for the celebration. But oh yeah, I'm tripping. I was like, why did it blank out? And then Gohan. I don't care about Yamu and I need Yamu and Spopovich. I don't care about Hercule and Boo. know what? Don't overthink it. Just bring him. Where was I? Where was I at? Yo, I swear, bro, I might have ADD for real, and I never got diagnosed. Cause when I stream, I can be in the middle of like a 5-minute tangent, and as soon as I look down at my phone again, I forget what I was saying. I'm hyped. Namek Saga's getting love. Facts. Facts. I'm definitely excited about that. I think Saiyan Saga is obviously up next. However, I want Dragon Ball to get more love. And I'm not even a gigantic fan of Dragon Ball like Goku as a kid. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't love it the way other people love it. But I definitely think it's that time. So I think it would be nice if they got into stuff like that. But Saiyan Saga is up next. For Saiyan Saga, we need, you know, obviously Kaioken Goku, Scouter Grade 8 Vegeta. We need an LR Gohan and Krillin, the Spirit Bomb unit super attack type of guy. A Yajirobe support memory that's like mad OP would be nice. A new Nappa wouldn't hurt. I wouldn't say it would hurt. I don't know if I care for a new Raditz from the Saiyan Saga. A Part 2 LR could be like a Goku and Piccolo. I know we just got one from the Garlic Jr. movie, but a Goku and Piccolo, this is like way down the line anyway. Let's just say that this unit we're talking about came out next to Tanabata. Goku and Piccolo, you know, Spirit Bomb, that'd be one of the dopest animations in the game. Sorry, I'm playing Dokkan right now, not type, but I feel you don't have to type. It's weird, you know, we usually deeper than this, you feel me? You know what I mean, you're always in my streams. You know, we're usually at least a couple, I don't know, like, listen, I'm chilling. It's just odd. I guess people are busy. Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? Hope y'all are doing all right, man, for real. I know stuff's starting to speed back up now that summer's slowing down. Chilling, man, I'm chilling. I don't have as much time. I need to come up with a streaming schedule so that people know, oh, like, if I care enough when I'm done with my day, Hitman might be streaming at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. I need to start doing that. I need to give y'all a schedule or something. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this Easy A on stream. I don't know if I want to. I really just don't care for these units. Like, I know I'm not gonna use them. But that, you wanna know what the problem is? I'm not really... It's not like when I was younger. Like, when I was younger, I used to farm up everything. And I think it got to a point where I realized I was wasting my time on certain units. As much as it, like, I collect in Dokkan. I have no problem farming the units. Like, it's just... If I know I'm not gonna use said unit, convincing myself to farm them for like half an hour, 45 minutes, I'm just not going for it as easily anymore. That's just me though. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old or something. Like, my Dokkan account is just my IQ and my way of looking at the game. I sound like an old head, man. I sound like a hater. But I just don't care for some of these units anymore. Certain free-to-play units. Like, I love farming free-to-play LRs that I know are gonna be great. But units like this Easy A right here, I guess. Pretty good. You're excited for the download celebration. Man, I haven't been this hyped for a I haven't been... What's the last time I was hyped for a dual Dokkan Fest like this? Before we saw any animations, before we saw anything, I'd say last time I was crazy hype, man, I don't know. Now, I always get hype, but there's levels to this. For the Super Saiyan Goku, I have the utmost hype right now because I believe he'll be the best unit in the game. I think his animations are going to be crazy. I love when they go back to like middle of the show type Dragon Ball. I feel like those animations always are just spectacular. You feel me? So it's always nice to see those. Last time I was this hyped for a dual Dokkan Fest, maybe the 5-year anniversary because we were getting a new Gogeta, maybe. Because last year's Tanabata, like the Goku and Vegeta were cool, but I wasn't really concerned with them. As in, like, I wasn't as hype as other people get for the Tournament of Power duo that they were. MUI Goku, I wasn't hyped for him, but I was hyped for Vegeta. And then they shafted Vegeta by making him like way worse than Goku. So that hurt my pride just a little bit. And I'm not even a Vegeta fanboy. It just hurt my pride. So yeah, it's been a while since I was this hyped for both units. Like a new Final Form Frieza, a full power Frieza is hype. A new Goku is hype. It's good that y'all are, hey, as long as the community is lit though, I'm always willing. It gives me a little more like just, I guess, energy about going about certain things. Because when the community's in a good spot, you know, I go on Twitter, everybody, oh, good luck on the banners. I hope you guys get blessed. Da, 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 da. That's good energy for the game. Because when they mess up these celebrations and everybody's in Twitter, you know, slapping these memes together where they're saying Dokkan is an L and, oh, they messed up this unit in this way, and if they done this, then it would have been fine, or there's not enough content, everybody's bored. Seeing stuff like that, especially after 6.5 years, man, it just gets so tiring. And as much as I love Dokkan, it's just so annoying seeing that type of stuff on Reddit, on social media. So it's good that everybody seems excited about it. No one seems to be complaining that it's Namek Saga, by the way, which I appreciate. Because Akatsuki's so scared to go back in time with Dragon Ball. Like, convincing Akatsuki to do pre-Buu Saga is a struggle. Even the Cell Saga, before Super Vegeta just came out, Cell Saga wasn't even getting buffed like that. Go look through the timeline. They started buffing it little by little right before Super Vegeta came with certain free-to-play units, but it wasn't really getting buffed like that. So it's good that that type of team got buffed. I'd say Saiyan Saga literally does not have a category yet. Who's the best unit on the Saiyan Saga? Like, or what would be a Saiyan Saga category? Is it Nappa and Vegeta? Are we that down? Are we down that horrendously? There's no way. There's no way. Let me see. Are we down that horrendously? Oh gosh, it might be Nappa and Vegeta for real. From the Saiyan Saga. Oh, please. You cannot be dead ass. Do y'all see how ridiculous that is? That's absurd. That's actually, I mean, I guess you could say like, oh, we have LR Krillin, we got the new STR Kid Gohan, the enraged one that nobody's talking about already. Like I might have seen 2 showcases on that guy, maybe. And yeah, I guess the best unit you could argue is Vegeta and Nappa based on, you know, like value of unit. I'm finally spending time grinding all the units to do Pan Easy A, and it's brutal. Oh, I love Pan's Easy A. She's so good. It's weird with Pan. I think she's basically the same unit, but all her holes got, like, that would have came out wrong. Oh, that would have came out terribly. All of her gaps as a card got, like, covered up. So that's nice, but I think Pan is just a great free-to-play unit. So I'd say I really wish you had her farm sooner, but I don't know how new your account is. But nah, B-Pan is a great unit. Oh gosh, that would have came out terribly. What are you laughing at? Chill. I don't want to talk about it because I know how y'all are. Y'all gonna send it to Dokkan memes or something. No, I'm not going for it. I refuse to end up on his channel like that. Oh gosh. I almost said it too. I ain't gonna lie. That would have been a bad clip for real. But what was my train of thought? I don't know. I don't really know what else to talk about, honestly. Just being transparent, I really don't know what to talk about. I might wrap the stream up. Wow, it's been 45 minutes. I might wrap the stream up. I feel like I said, I don't really care for these units right here. I'm kind of forcing myself to do this, but it is what it is. Let's go through my checklist. That's what it is. I'm gonna go through my checklist. No. Nothing. There's nothing I feel like I have to do. Keep it between us. I don't even know what you're referring to, bruh. I don't even know what you're referring to. This is just Boo Saga. I'm joking. Look, this is how bad I am with free-to-play units. I didn't even farm up the easy A for these guys. Or for guy and gal, guy and wife, guy and robot. I didn't do their easy A area. I didn't do his easy A area. But that's because I have int UI, so like I didn't feel the need. And I know he's a different type of unit. I like him actually, but that's just, I didn't get around to it. I literally just didn't. Yeah, I guess I'm done for the stream, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. Very chill stream. I just wanted to catch up on people's thoughts. I'm glad y'all stopped by, get people's thoughts on what the celebration might look like a couple days from now. Of course, I'll do my best to try to cover it, but I don't even know if I'll be available. Like I always cover stuff if I'm available unless I'm asleep, but I might not be available that night. I might not even be available the night of the banners. That's my worst fear. But we'll see how it plays out. I hope you guys have a good day, man. Appreciate your time. Hitman is out. Be easy.